So Christian came to me today and said he's got a buddy of his that'll invest in the lawn equipment that Christian needs, for to start his own gig. Next season, I guess, for 50% of the business. I told Christian I wouldn't do that. There ain't no way I'm going to let nobody get 50% of my back-breaking labor out here. And these younger guys, they see the shiny new mower that an investor will having an investor will get them. But first off, just on a broader scale, I don't believe in having no freaking partner out here, 50-50 partner, or 20-30 partner, a 20-80 partner, a 60-40 partner, any kind out here in this particular type of business. Now, the only way that might work, and it would not work for me, but it might work, is if the other person is out here with you, the investor is out here with you in the truck with you, and y'all kind of join forces. That would not work for me either. But I could see that working, if you got a brother or, cousin or a lifelong friend or whatever, maybe working. I told Christian there ain't no way I'd do that. There ain't no way that I will let it, because the only thing Christian needs is a freaking mower. That's all he needs. Weed eaters and blowers and trailers and stuff. You can pick that stuff up, anywhere. But a good commercial mower, that's what's going to really cost you. And there's just no way that I would do that. And I told him the same thing. And I explained to him a couple of reasons why. Well, number one is I want to make the decisions in the business. I want to make the decision on what equipment to buy, blah, blah, blah. See? And if I don't make those decisions, and somebody else is vetoing the decisions that I'm making when I'm out here in the heat working every day, and the only reason they have 50% of my business is because they loan me, or they loan me 10 grand or 15 grand or whatever. So basically I told Christian that I wouldn't do that, that it would probably be the end of their friendship. If I was going to do anything that resembled that, if I'm Christian, you got to be thinking about a couple things. He's young. He's got plenty of time to build a business up. He don't need a fast track. Everybody wants the fast track to the boss equipment. I did. You probably do. And borrow and well, going in business with somebody that happens to have a little more money than you got, I don't know, especially when they're not going to be in the truck with you every day, and they don't know anything about the lawn landscape business. So there's no way that I would do that, and I pretty much told him that. And another reason why is, but what happens in a few years when you're making 150,000? You go give him half that money when he's sitting in when he's sitting somewhere not even in the heat with you? No, not hell to the no, I ain't. And what happens 10 years from now when you done built $1 million business? You think he's gonna get half? No. And what about decisions on what equipment to buy? He's going to always try to go cheap. And you're going to want to buy the best shit because you out there in the heat and you understand what it takes. He don't even understand what it takes to run a lawn business. Now, you come out better doing something like this. If you got a buddy that's got money or access to money, then you borrow the money from him. that you need. You know, if you're going to do anything like that, you borrow the money. Say, just for instance, you borrow $10,000 from him and pay him 12 back or something like that. And then the buddy's doing you a solid. You know, him getting 50% of your business is not ever going to happen with me. I like to make all the calls in my business. That's just as important as the money that I make, because I know what to buy, and I know what the trends are out here. I know what equipment is solid and what equipment ain't. So, you know, I disagree with going in business with anybody in this particular line of work. Especially when the only reason why you're going in business with them and giving them 50% is because you need a $10,000 lawnmower, or you need a lawnmower that's outside of your price range right now. Buy you a cheaper mower. Build up to the mowers. See, guys that come out here, they see the lawnmowers I got, and they want to start out with the lawnmowers I got. I wish I had, and I got a few little choice videos, but I wish I had hardcore videos over the equipment that I used to have, you know, as I grew to now, and let everybody see the homeowner edition mowers and weed eaters and everything that I had before I had all this stuff. The reason why I have all these mowers is because I learned the trade, I learned the business, I saved my money, and I knew what to buy. When you're young in the game, you want to make sure this is something you're going to do. And when you're young in the game, you got to know that this is what you're going to be doing for the foreseeable future. I knew that. There was not one iota of doubt that, other than having a heart attack out here or something, that this is what I was not going to be doing this for a career move. This was it. So I knew from the very infancy stages of my business, as soon as I realized that I could make money and make a living and pay my bills with doing this, I knew then I was hooked. Not only hooked to the money, but hooked to the life, hooked to the control, hooked to the call my own shots, hooked to the being in control of my destiny. I hooked on all that and the money. So I'm not ever going to let anybody buy into my business. Somebody could literally come to me right now and offer me $500,000 for half of my business, and I would tell them no. That's a fact, y'all. Now, if they come to me and they tell me I'll give you $1 million for your whole business, well, I might do something like that. Well, if they come to me and tell me they'll give me $1 million for the whole business, then I'll be more likely to do that than $500,000 for half the business, because I'm not going to be in cahoots with nobody out here telling me what to do and stuff out here in a business that I built. It's all about the control, and I'm going to control every aspect of my business. And for you young guys that are just getting in the game, y'all need to be thinking about the future. If this is what you're going to be doing and you know it, you have to know that this is what you're going to be doing. See, I poured my life into this business, everything I'm about, and yeah, everything. And so, you know, my thinking is, well, I would never make decisions in the infancy of my business that's going to drastically change the outcome of my business profits and my business model without me being in control of it, when I'm the one that's on the ground in the heat building the business. No way. So just some things to think about when you're trying to partner up, and all because you don't have a lawnmower, or you don't have the right truck, or you don't have, you know, that all these things are things that you can attain. Now, you're not going to start out, for the most part, with mowers like I got, like you see me run, but you can start out with something that'll get you there. You can start out with something that will teach you what you need to know to build your business, to build your efficiency, to build your client base, and to make sure this is something that you want to do. So, hell to the no, no partners. None. Never. And I don't care what anybody on YouTube says about it, about having partners or not. There ain't no way I'm going to have a partner and me be in my business. Now, there are a lot of things that I don't know either. You know, to scale the business, you might need a partner that's can bring a lot to the table as far as scaling it up and making it bigger or more efficient or whatever. Those are things that I don't know that much about. Everything that I've done is just based on learning as I go, scaling as I go. If you want the fast track to scaling your business up and your density and all that, then you may benefit having a partner, but it had to be it would have to be a $3 million a year business before I would do anything like that. There's no way that I'm going to be at $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 and giving half my business away, all because this dude helped me get a freaking lawnmower. Hell to the no, y'all. So I told Christian no, I wouldn't do that, and I told him that, and I broke it down for him. What's he bringing to the table? Christian said, well, he's going to bring the equipment. I said, yeah, but you already got a weed eater and a blower. So he's bringing a lawnmower. That's what he's bringing. You'll give half your business away for a freaking lawnmower. No. You come out better buying a low-end homeowner lawnmower and staying at 100% ownership and growing that way than you do buying a top-notch commercial mower and giving half the money away, because half that money is going to kill your efficiency. It's going to kill your growth. And what if he don't want to buy the kind of mower that you want to buy when it comes time to buying a new mower? He's 50%. What if he don't want to come off 10 grand for a lawnmower and you do? Because you know that a 10 grand lawnmower is going to get you more than a 4 grand lawnmower. You know that a 10 grand lawnmower is going to make it where you can do twice as many properties as a 3 grand lawnmower. But you got to give half the money away. So just say 100% and do everything that a 4 grand lawnmower can do, a 3 grand lawnmower can do, and you'll come out with more money in the end because you're not having to give none of it away. And I might be wrong, y'all. My thinking might be, I might be missing something. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about that scenario. It ain't for me, I don't think. I don't see any situation where it would be. The only thing that would even halfway make sense is just to sell the business. That would make more sense, because I'm not getting in cahoots 50% with nobody, 40% with nobody. That's just me. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that a little bit, man. Anyway, it's Sammy Time Tuesday, y'all. See ya.